There is outrage and sadness from a neighbor who knew a woman who was murdered over the weekend.
So prosecutors say a social justice group bailed her killer out of jail when there was clear evidence he would take her life. We're digging deeper into that evidence tonight. Our Liz Birch joins us live in Portland with this very disturbing chain of events.
Well, we're learning tonight from the district attorney's office that they will ask the Portland Freedom Fund to pay back the rest of that suspect's bail. That totals $18,000.
When I saw the cops, I just knew at that moment it was just him. It's got to be him.
Rachel Abraham's neighbor, Mohammed Mohammed, says he feels bad after learning what happened to the woman he says he'd known for years.
She was a great lady. She would actually come to our house.
He's also frustrated because he thinks the system failed her.
Yeah, I feel like they failed her at some point because they should have seen like the kind of man he is. I feel like this would have been different if people didn't ignore the situation she had.
Mohammed Adan is charged with second-degree murder after police say he killed Abraham. They say the cause of death is strangulation. Court documents say he was already in jail. In May, he'd been charged with domestic violence, and in June with strangulation. According to the court documents from the June incident, Abraham reported Adan punched her in the head 2 times while she was lying on the couch in the living room. Abraham believed Adan was intoxicated when he assaulted her. Those court docs go on to say there was one point during the entire altercation where Adan drug Abraham to the ground and said, "I'm going to put you to sleep," while kneeling on her throat. Adan told her, "I should kill you." Other court documents say the Portland Freedom Fund went on to bail Adan out of jail. The district's attorney's office says getting the rest of Mohammed Adan's bail from the Portland Freedom Fund won't require civil action, just a judge to agree with their motion. They say when you bail someone out of jail as a third party, you make yourself subject to this possibility. I reached out to lawmakers and the candidates for governor about this. Betsy Johnson said the suspect wouldn't have been on the streets if he hadn't been bailed out by a far-left organization that wants to abolish the police, and also said he tried to kill the mother of his children once and then succeeded because left-wing extremists served as accomplices. Tina Kotek's campaign said as this response, saying in part, "It appears Mr. Adan was an ongoing threat and should have remained behind bars at least until his trial." As governor, Tina would welcome proposals to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. And we also heard back from Christine Drazen's campaign, who told us in part, quote, "She died a violent death because radical activists let political agendas get in the way of what is best for public safety." And I also reached out to the Portland Freedom Fund. They tell us there was no indication for concern before they bailed that suspect out. I responded to them and asked them if they've gone through the court documents that we have and have not gotten a response. Live in downtown Portland, Liz Birch, KOIN 6 News.